Hello darlings, welcome to Sandra Stolle's Kitchen Sensations. I'm Sandra Stolle, this is my kitchen, and today we're going to cook another sensational recipe for you. It's been sent in by Belinda De Palma, so thank you very much Belinda. Belinda used to work with my husband and this recipe has become one of my absolute favourites. What is it? I'm glad you asked. It's called Sandra Stolle's Sensational Lamb Rosemary Stack. So let's get to it, shall we? I'll walk you through the ingredients like I always do so that you know what you need to prepare in order to do this dish. Okay, what we're going to need is we're going to need about 6 to 8 lamb cutlets. You can get your butcher to chop them up in that fashion for you. You'll also need 3 garlic cloves, crushed or finely chopped, it doesn't really matter. You'll need the juice of 1 large lemon. Try to go for a fresh lemon if you can, as opposed to lemon juice itself. You'll also need a few sprigs of rosemary. These are from my garden, so they're going to come in very, very handy shortly. Some vine-ripened tomatoes, which we will use at the end of the dish to decorate. And you're going to need 1 large onion, and some salt, and the smoky barbecue sauce, which we will top the dish with. So let's get to it. Firstly, I'll cut up the onion, much the same way as you would cut up an apple, into just chunks. And at the end of it, you'd like to have 8 pieces. Now, for those of you who, like me, don't like cutting up onions, I've found that once I've taken the outer layer of the onion off and I've cut the ends off, if I actually just soak it in some warm water, it tends to take the sting out of cutting an onion. So you might want to give that a try and see what happens. Alright, next, just position your lamb chops on a baking tray that you've covered in alfoil and that you have already sprayed with some canola oil. Next, we add the onion wedges. Just loosely place them in and around. It doesn't matter if they start to break up on you, because they will split up during the cooking process anyway. Then we need to sprinkle the garlic cloves in and around the chops. Sorry, they're not chops, they're lamb cutlets, I'll get it right. I'm thinking of another favourite recipe of mine. Okay, that's done. Then you want to just drizzle the lemon juice again in and around the dish. And then shred the rosemary. So just strip the leaves off of the stalks. That smells sensational. You'll have to take my word for that. But it certainly does. Whenever you crush any herbs, they release their aroma, and it's absolutely tremendous. Okay, that's looking great. And not to waste the fresh ends, again, snap them off and add them in. It's all flavour enhancing, so you don't want to leave anything out. Alright, then we just top with some sea salt. Don't use ordinary table salt if you can. Sea salt is regarded as being so much better for you. And last but not least, top the dish with a generous amount of smoky barbecue sauce. And that's looking brilliant. And there we have it. It really is that simple. So that's ready for the oven. So we'll now put that in there. And that'll take around about 45 minutes to cook. Now you want to turn the chops at about 20 minutes. There's no real need to touch any of the other ingredients there, just turn the chops over at about the 20-minute mark. Now here's one I prepared earlier. I'll need to grab this, it's a bit hot. Okay, so this is your finished product. It's all caramelised, which is fine. There's not a lot of fluid remaining, but the chops have actually absorbed all that fluid as well as the flavour from the rosemary. So we'll just leave that there for a moment. And we'll plate it up. So gently work loose the chops because they may have stuck to the bottom a little bit. Now this recipe you can use either again a green garden salad, or feel free to place the chops on a bed of sweet potato mash and have some steamed vegetables on the side as well. Again, it's such a versatile dish, you can pretty much do anything you like with it. Add the caramelised onion. Fantastic. And if you like, of course, you can add some more smoky barbecue sauce to the top of that dish. And again, because I like the rosemary, just top that with a few more sprigs of rosemary there. And again, for a bit of colour, some vine ripened cherry tomatoes will just finish that dish off perfectly. Last but not least, a lovely glass of rosé. And there you have it. Another sensational recipe. Thank you again, Belinda, for that recipe. It's the lamb rosemary stack. I'm Sandra Stolle, taking the drag out of cooking. Bon appetit, darlings, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.